Sorry, I just did this intro, didn't hit the record button, so this is take 2. We are out here bass fishing with Sean from Mindeck Outdoors at my all-time favorite lake, about to absolutely crunch on some Nebraska broods. Huge thanks to Toyota for partnering with me on this video, so appreciate that, guys. And we're gonna be throwing the frog here in a second. John over here, he already had one. He literally can't even wait. He's already had one blow up. Like, you guys can see the sauce right there. There's like a scum line, and then, yeah, that's what sauce looks like, and sauce calls for the topwater frog. So we're gonna be throwing topwater frog, but then as the wind picks up, you know, like, there's a good offshore bite here sometimes, so I'm hoping the wind picks up because the fish are post-spawn, which means they're gonna be grouped up, they're gonna be schooling, they're gonna be feeding, and hopefully we're gonna be catching some giant Nebraska birds today in the 10-pounder, folks. This thing is back up and running. I know the last video you guys saw with this, it was kind of on the struggle bus. Got the trolling motor figured out. The motor was not wanting to start this morning, but regardless, we gotta go. And I'm gonna shut up because we gotta catch fish.
6.5 hours later.
Dude, they're busting, I'm telling you. There's another one. It's a late morning deal. By the way, I'm long lining. All right, well, if I catch one, it'll be a decently long fight. My line's all the way back by the trees, so.
A fish?
I don't know what's going on. I think that might be a fish. No. Yeah, it is. That's a fish. I don't know what's going on here. I think it might just be my crankbait, honestly. I don't know. I'm just gonna reel in nice and slow. I have no idea. It's not. Now it's pulling.
No, it's a fish.
You think that's a fish?
I saw your line moving, homie.
You think that's a fish? That is a fish. That's a fish. Hey guys, first time out here with the bait caster. You know, really trying these what do you call them, crankbaits? Yeah, trying this for the first time. That's what's going on right now. Dude, that's, oh my God, that's a good one. It came off. That was a really good fish. Like 3.5, 4 pounds. Okay. Well, folks, welcome back to another episode of First Time Bassing. So for those of you guys that have no idea what happened is I was doing a technique known as long lining, which is where you throw your bait out and then you use your trolling motor to basically go. I'm not trolling and you're letting line out, so you're making a long cast is really all you're doing. And I did that and I made like 4 or 5 cranks, and all of a sudden I was like, dude, am I stuck? Is this a fish? But like I had so much line out, I couldn't feel the fish fighting. That was like a 3.5, 4 pounder. That was a big fish. Woo! Right as we were about to leave, we were just about to call it quits for this little crankbait offshore bite, because obviously there's no wind, but okay, we'll try that one more time, folks. I would imagine we could. But a moving bait bite might be kind of tough. There's one. Dude, that's a good one. You might want to grab the net, honestly, on this one.
Okay.
God, it's a huge one, dude. Oh my gosh. Yes. Big one, dude. Big one. Oh my God, big one. Oh my God, it's so big. All right, put the net in the water. Let's get it. Yes! Yes, dude! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Dude, that's huge, dude. Oh my God, what did I just say? It's gonna be really tough to get a moving bait bite. Absolutely just crushed it. Oh, look at that, dude. This lake, I don't know if you guys know, like, the lake I'm at is not, there's not many big ones. Like, this is, if this was pre-spawn, this would probably be my PB at this lake. That is an absolute freaking stud. I was just telling John that I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch him on moving baits because it's so calm. And this thing, I mean, it absolutely annihilated it. Just gone. Yes. There we go. This is Big Bertha right here. Yes. All right. See you later, Big Bertha. You guys have no idea how good that feels. This lake is not known, at least for me. This is the lake I grew up fishing. If that was pre-spawn, that probably would be my PB at this lake. That is absolutely incredible. That was on the deep crank. You guys can tell it is slick calm right now. That was kind of the agenda, was we were gonna get here and fish some topwater and then go out deep. Fish some deep cranks on the schooling fish, you know, post-spawn pattern video for you guys. And it wasn't working out. I mean, I had the one, and then right here on this back side, I mean, it just it actually knocked slack in. It felt like a jig bite. Oh, it felt great. Gotta catch another one though. All right, try a little bit more finesse presentation. There's one. There's one. Got him. Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. Stay down. Stay down. I can't tell how big it is, but I think it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, stay down. Stay down. Stay down, girl. Got her on this ultra finesse rod here. There we go. Yes. Same spot. There it is. Same spot as that big one, but I threw in the Neko, which is a little bit more finesse. So that crankbait, again, I was saying, when the wind's calm like this, I don't know why they ate that crank, but I had to just hit him right in the head, because generally throwing moving baits when it's this calm is tough. So throwing the old Neko Rig worm there, I will take that little chunker though. He absolutely just demolished it right off the old underwater sunken rock pile. Usually rock piles are underwater generally, but we'll take it. All right, Freddie, see you later, dude. But yeah, I was like, I felt the rocks, and I was just sitting here, just barely quivering that tail. It was like, pop, pop, skip it up. There's one. Yep. Oh yeah, we're hooked up again, ladies and gentlemen. I think we found the juice, folks. You gotta adapt to the conditions. That's the biggest part. We were on the juice to begin with this morning, but adapting to the conditions, fish the conditions. Right to Papa. Yup, there we go. Look at that. Dude, this Neko, I'm telling you guys, this is the juice. This is the bait that you throw when there's not a single mile per hour of wind. That makes sense? Anyway, you guys get the point. When it's calm outside, it's what you throw. Post-spawn fish, I mean, just, these guys are cookie cutters. That's why, now you guys see why I was freaking out about that big fish, because this is like average, and then like that big one was like above average, obviously. But there we go. I will take it, folks. All right, Sandra. See you later. Give him a tip, big tip guy, you know. I know. He goes, I know. So I'll show you guys what I'm working with here. Well, right now my line is completely frayed, so that's what happens. I'm down in those rocks. It's frayed, but that right there is the setup. It is a it's, I don't know, maybe 7-inch worm or something with the Neko Rig weight. I mean, this is an ugly setup right now because I got glue everywhere. But basically what a Neko Rig is, I've talked about this before, but this is the weight. It's just a nail weight. You put it in there. So the weight holds it down, and then this is actually stretchy worm, so it'll stand up. It floats. So it stands up like this on the bottom, but then your hook is looking like this. So instead of a shaky head where your line is tied down by the weight, and you lift it up and it does this, now you're dragging it like this, and this tail sits here and flaps constantly. So you sit there and shake your worm, and this thing does this, and you just kind of hop it along like this, and just moves back and forth, bringing it along rock piles, anything like that. It is key, and I'm just throwing that on. Little finesse rod, favorite rush, rod and reel combo, 15-pound braid, 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. As you can tell, that's why I use 12-pound, because that line is completely frayed. I didn't lose that fish. So that's the setup right now we're going with, and hopefully we can catch some more big ones. All right. I would fish the edges. If you bomb it way under, it's like, it's not supposed to be that hot.
Yeah, something like that.
The coolest day of the week. This was the 100.
There's one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's good.
Oh.
Get him in.
There you go.
All right, boys. Andrew convinced me to switch my presentation up, so I switched over to just a little worm, just throwing on a shaky head, but that's my first fish of the day, not a bad one. This is a cookie cutter size, you know, for this lake, I've been told, so yeah, not a bad first fish. Oh, okay, that was a botch,
Well, folks, we are making a move right now. We caught some fish, we did well, in my opinion. I mean, caught the big one, caught some squeaks, but now we're headed up north. We're gonna go to the bridge, the famous bridge that I always fish at this lake. I don't know, it's been raining a ton, so I'm thinking the current could be ripping through the bridge, which means there could be big pike and big bass up there. We'll go up there with like some chatterbaits, some different techniques, and give it a shot. But then after that, honestly, I think John and I, we're just gonna bury ourselves in the trees and just flip big 10-inch curly tail worms all day and just try for one big Nebraska brute.
Oh, there's a bite,
Got him. Got him. Oh, there we go. Chatterbait. Chatterbait fish. Come on now. Oh, look at him down there just doing his thing. Get up here. Whew. Yes. Woo. Oh, gosh, on the bridge, folks. The old chatterbait done did it, baby. Look at that. What was I just saying? I said either we're going to catch a fish or it's going to be a bust. There you go. There's our fish right under that bridge. I'm telling you guys, it's like the only big piece of structure that's around here. Fish just load up on it. Yes. All right, Jerry. See you, dude. So like I was saying, that guy was on the old chatterbait, and I'm actually throwing Flair's frog and flipping stick, folks. This guy, still in stock if you guys want to check it out. 17-pound line, 6-to-4 to 1 gear ratio reel, and just the old standard chatter jig is all we're rolling with. But like I said, black and blue. For those of you guys that are new to this channel, everything I use generally for videos I link down in the description. So if you guys want any of the gear, the rod, the reel, the line, the lures, anything like that, it's always down in the description. But for just a quick little tip for you guys, chatterbait fishing, if the water's dirty, it looks like, hang on. So if the water's like, you guys see, it looks like chocolate milk, right? Yeah, see, that's chocolate milk. If it looks like chocolate milk and tastes like chocolate milk, then you want to throw this guy right here, black and blue. But if the water's a little bit more clean, I go with a bluegill, and then sometimes like a white and chartreuse, just to mix things up. A lot of times that'll work at this lake, but generally when the water's dirty, you want to throw the black and blue chatterbait. Just a few tips for you guys, but we still need big old mondo, or maybe even a pike. Actually, that's really what I would enjoy, is a big pike. The kid Ryan was talking about the other day, he's like skinny.
Okay.
And he took his kayak out here. Like, he would catch 6 to 12 pikes.
Oh, that's a fish.
Oh!
Oh,
there you go.
I thought it was stuck on the grass. I thought it was on land. I thought it was on the grass.
Buddy's hooked up. Yeah, that was on a nothing bank, huh?
Yeah. I thought it was on the grass. I was like trying to get my thing out of the grass, but that's a fish.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There you go. What's he got in him?
Oh, that's my bait. All right, that's my second fish. It was just on this bank right here. Honestly, it's a lot of nothing. Kind of surprised I caught a fish there, but not a bad one. See you later, Jeremy. So, this isn't the preferred color that I'd use. It's like a watermelon color. The water is like chocolate milk, apparently, so I would rather use that color. Got him. And he's on fish. Oh my, big one, baby. Let's go, son. Oh, let's go. Let's friggin' go. All right, to you. Woo! Oh, yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that post-spawn freaking mama. Oh my, dude. As Buddy was giving his freaking tip. Big tip guy. Yeah. Big tip guy. I mean, just done. Look at that fish. That is, I mean, you're talking, it is post-spawn, super post-spawn. Super skinny, but I mean, that's a very long fish. If that was pre-spawn, I'd easily say that thing would be 5 pounds. That is, I mean, that's a freaking long fish. I'd say that is a true Nebraska brute right there. See you later. Yes. We haven't even gotten to the good part of like throwing big worms in the trees. We're literally just like fishing these trees on the way out of this canal, and unreal. Unreal. Well, quick tip for you. I mean, I give a lot of tips. This might be one of the most valuable. Believe it or not, motors such as those require gas. So when you don't put gas in them, they don't like to operate. As of right now, we are kind of stranded. The trolling motor is pretty much dead for the most part. So we're gonna be chilling in the trees. Like, as you can tell, we're in the trees, so we're gonna make best of what the situation has for us. So we're gonna fish in the trees the rest of the day here and try to catch some fish. I mean, I don't know, just had to give you guys a quick update. I mean, John's really loving life right now. Yep, I'm gonna start paddling here pretty soon, I guess. Yeah, we have an oar. I guess we have an oar, that's important. Also, tip, have an oar. Well, trolling motor's dead, folks. We got the paddles rolling here. We are really far from the boat ramp, so we're gonna look for somebody to help basically just rescue us, because right now at this point we're toast. This is not working at all. How nice do you think Buddy is over here? He's stuck? No, I just like my exercise. Howdy. We would very much appreciate some help. We're out of gas, and at the same time the trolling motor decided to die, so I hate to cut into your fishing time.
Yeah, I needed help. I'd want someone to help.
I like that. Yep, we're good. Brace yourself. I knew that was coming. We're good. It's like you done this before. What was your name?
Myron.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate it. I'm Andrew. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our adventure. I really was hoping to throw big worms in the trees, in which we didn't get to do any of that because by the time the sun got high to when it's usually good fishing in the trees, you know, the old 10-pounder just decided just to call it a day on its own. You know, ran out of gas, which I personally thought there was plenty of gas, but clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. And then the trolling motor just like died. I mean, it's like 11:11. It's not that late. Like, I don't know why it died, but it died. It decided to die, but luckily that gentleman was nice enough to give us a ride back. Just an awesome guy. I mean, really huge. I mean, I highly doubt you'll see this, but if you see it, huge thanks. Well, that's pretty much it. But John and I, you know, we're done. We caught some fish, caught my longest fish at this lake of all time today, and caught two big fish total. We both caught fish. It was a great time. Had a good time out in the water. If you guys want any of the gear that I was using, links down below, like I said earlier. And if you guys want to check out any Flair gear, you know, we got shirts, we got hats, got other things. Just, I don't know. I mean, I get a lot of questions about the swag and stuff. Where can I get your hoodie? Where can I get your hat? Everything. Pretty much any question you guys have about products, it should be down in the description. Anyways, appreciate the view, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.